Hello everybody and welcome to the #1 source for Modern Warfare 3 drop zone tips, tricks, and tutorials. We've got SEATOWN today, and this is one of these sequences that will occur. Number 1, you've got the marketplace. Number 2, it's going to be by the palm trees. Number 3, by the Templar's castle. Number 4 is going to be by the pillared hallway. 5 by the infected bridge, y'all know about that. And 6, we're going to take it to the candy shop. We're going to the candy shop for number 6. Well, that's loud. As you notice, this #1 spot, there's going to be a few good objective hiding spots to go on. You can hide anywhere in there, between the market, little stalls, tents, whatever you want to call them. Or you can hide on top of them. I recommend going on top of them because nobody looks there. But they will be looking there in the future after they see this video. So get there while you can. Get the points while you can. I get 3,600 this game. I'm playing with Beastly and Monster Man 44. So, you know, it's a good gameplay. Now, as you notice, guys, as you've seen in my other videos, if you haven't, go check them out. They'll be in the description. There's a few different types of game styles you can play. You can play either passively, aggressively, or passive-aggressively off of the objective. Now, the first two are on the objective. I'd recommend doing a mixture of this game. Because, why? There are a mixture of the game type. Now, in this game, there are a few closed area spots. There are a few more open area spots. So that's why I recommend changing it up. If you're in an open area spot, I'd recommend playing very passively, ninja defuse, whatever you gotta do. Press that triangle button real fast if you're on PlayStation. The Xbox, I don't know what it is, but the top button. So I'd recommend doing that. Now, if you're in a more closed area like this, play more aggressively, head glitch, sit there, kill people, do what you gotta do. Now, this spot, you're gonna play a little bit passive, kind of aggressive, depends on what's coming, what's happening. I like hiding behind the pillar that you're gonna see me hide behind here in a second, which is a pretty decent spot. You can also head glitch over this thingy, help your team out. Now, if they say, hey, they're coming from the right, just pop up, smack them in the face, do all that kind of stuff, which brings me to my next point, using the guns. Now, I wouldn't recommend using a sniper or a light machine gun on this gameplay. Why is that? Because there aren't that many super long alleyways or hallways to shoot down. There are a couple here and there, but it's mostly kind of tight quarters kind of deal, and that's why I recommend using either a submachine gun, known as the MP7, it's mob, baby, or you can use an assault rifle. The ACR, that's the most common gun used, and I like it. The G36 is a great gun also. Whatever you want to use. I noticed the ACR doesn't kill very quickly sometimes, so that's kind of saddening. But this next spot, we're going to go to the castle, and it's a great one because you can head glitch behind the wheelbarrow and shoot straight through, or you can go right in the castle shaft. Yes, the shaft of the castle, and you can sit right in there, shoot people coming from up in that shaft, or, you know, watch your back, whatever you gotta do. Now, if you're in this little wheelbarrow spot, you're gonna have to watch your back because they'll come behind you, they'll spawn over there. So that's a dangerous spot to head glitch behind. You just gotta know where your team's coming from so you can watch the other way. See right here? Good spot. Also, if you want to be passive here, that's a great one to be passive because you can just ninja defuse here. Not a lot of people look here unless they're going to spray and pray, as seen, point and case made. So that's that. Now, Activision has done a miraculous job. I don't like it, but you know, to do their job, they've done great. And what that is changing up the drop zone locations. Now, what I mean by that is usually the drop zone locations are pretty set. They're preset. They used to be, when they first came out, they used to be very preset. But now I've noticed they've changed them up quite a bit, and that it's kind of disappointing to me. It's disheartening to me because I love knowing the locations and stuff. But I'll tell you about that in a second. This next spot you're gonna notice is by the pillared hallway. You can hide behind either the pillars or behind the car. Not too great because a lot of people know about the pillar spot, so it's kind of sketch, but you know, it happens. And as I was saying before, I like to know where the drop zone locations are going to occur. Unfortunately, that's very difficult to do now because Activision has switched them up so well, but you can sort of predict where they're going to occur if you know kind of the system. And the system usually is one spawns and the other's going to spawn in another corner, and that's basically how it's going to work most of the time. So if you can get a pretty good guess, you can go to where that is. Now, if you guess incorrectly, it's all good because what you're going to want to do is kill yourself with your C4 if you have C4. If not, use a grenade, frag, stun, or hell, let the other opponent kill you. Do something. Let him kill you on purpose. Shoot up in the air with your FMG9 Akimbos or whatever, your non-silenced gun. Let them kill you. 90% of the time, it'll spawn you next to the objective or close to the objective. The other 10% is on the new DLC maps. It will not spawn you anywhere close to the objective because they have fixed that just for the DLC maps, I've noticed though. So check that out. See how that works for you. If that's the style of gameplay you like, I encourage it. I love doing it. This next spot, as you're going to notice, is by the Infected Bridge. A lot of people know that spot on Infected. A lot of people hide there to try and get Moabs and stuff. Now, as you can see, there's one spot. This would be a Ninja Defuse spot. Why? Because it's so open. A lot of nades going to be thrown. I wouldn't recommend head glitching behind crates because kids are going to be spraying and praying all up in your face, and they will kill you, which is quite unfortunate. Class setup I'd recommend: MP7, silencer, FMG9 akimbo. Yes, they're newbie guns for some people, but everyone can use them, so feel free to use them, everybody. They're not newbie guns if everyone uses them. Have fun with that. As you're going to notice, I'm going to go to the other objective to try and show you where it is, but I don't make it there quite in time because my team just dominates the entire game, which brings me to my next thing. You're going to want to have blind eye to protect you from air support, blast shield because you'll get blasted with nades on this map, or you're going to want to have marksman pro or whatever works for you there. That one's up to you. I recommend that class. This is the candy shop that's going to show up next. I recommend hiding right there behind the cash register. It's a good spot. If you guys want to win every game, rock the TOTS clan tag, invite me on PlayStation Network at Hititator, add me as a friend, whatever you got to do, comment. I'm looking for people to get together with and just own on Drop Zone with. There's going to be a lot of new things coming. If you missed any of my videos, check them out. There'll be links in the description, and also you can click next or previous in the annotations. That'll take you right to there. If you like this, click that like button. Take a second out of your day. It really helps me out. Thanks for all your support on the series, guys. It's a great one. You guys are great. Have a good one on the daily. It's the weekend Frisbee tournament this weekend.